Ooh, she's pretty. The witness may state her name and profession. Hold on just a moment. Where's the witness? The judge is being a total jerk right now. He knows exactly where the witness is. This is how he gets his kicks. Where's the witness? I can't see you because you're so fucking tiny. Grow a few inches. It swears that she's been frightened by the defense's demonic-looking horns. They look like cockatiels. That's the bird, right? Cockatiel? I think I missed the bird. Potlatch. So I used to have a little hair gel. Relax, people. I think Phoenix's hair looks a lot more demonic. Have no fear. If any horns point in your direction, this court will cut them off. You are sure? I swear it on my gravel. Please come. Isn't violence against hair a crime, Your Honor? Well, if you are sure it is okay. She's probably giving her a Russian accent, but I can't do a quiet Russian accent, I don't think. Whoa, what the fuck? Wait a minute! Would the prosecution care to explain the witness's own paraphernalia? Yes. She is professional, Your Honor, and these are merely the tools of her trade. And that would be... My name is Olga. Olga Orly. Olga Orly. Olga Orly. Is that supposed to be a pun on something? I can't think. I'm employed as a witness in the Borspo Club restaurant. Then why the camera? Of course, it is my pride to serve borscht that is naming restaurant. But I also perform, how is it said, other services. Oh, I can take you back, sir. I can take you on that chair if you'd like. Okay. I take it one of these other services is taking customers' pictures? In a way. In certain positions. Doing certain things. Okay. Da. Oh, I do need to be giving her a Russian accent. Da. Like, for example, this one. I'm trying to make it quiet. That's the defendant. Indeed, on the night of the murder, Russian accent. Man in white hat. Man in white hat is one who has gone kaput. This is hard. Indeed, fuck my life. Indeed, that is the victim. Voice acting is hard. Order! This is quite a piece of evidence to casually drop into our laps. It is the same as I drop cold balls of brush on laps of customers. Casually. I wish they wouldn't switch between characters. I could do her voice if it was just constant. But I wish they would stop switching between characters. Then the court will casually accept this new evidence. Now, witness, where were you at the time of the murder? I was in the room. The hideout, I call it. Excuse me? The hideout? It is room where famous gangster, bad guy, was arrested. Bad guy? You can't spell it differently. It still sounds stupid. Is room where murder took place. What? Your look of utter surprise. It is lovely. I don't even know if this is a Russian accent anymore. I will post by courtroom door later for you. Photos will be numbered, and you will write which ones you want copies of. So there were 3 people in the room at the time of the crime. The victim, Shady Smith, Mr. Wright, and... no, she fucking did it. Olga Orly, a witness. And if Mr. Wright isn't the killer, that means... Very well, witness. You will testify to the court about the that night's events. Witness testimony. That fateful night. That night, customer asked me to deal cards for a game. It was cold. Both players played with hats on. The victim, he played the whole time with hand unlocked at his neck. Then, last hand is done, but something terrible has happened. That man flew the victim and is strangling him to death. Excuse me, I do believe he died to a blunt to the head. I just called out your lie, bitch. Incidentally, who won the game? Isn't it obvious? The winner was the victim, Mr. Smith. That's ridiculous, because Mr. Wright can't lose. Justice, maybe you can come up with a more legitimate objection. But he hasn't lost in 7 years. Take it from me, kid, it happens. I didn't lose a case my first 7 years as prosecutor either. And then every year after that, I got my ass kicked. Incidentally, I have some evidence here. These are the poker chips as they lay at the very moment of the crime. The hand and chips on this side belong to the defendant, Mr. Wright. Those on the far side belong to the victim, Mr. Smith. Did I say victim for Mr. Wright? Oh, chips, you say? Duh. Fuck. I mean, yes. Imagine that poker is war. Your hand is your army, and the chips are the spoils. I know that, after all. In my youth, that was known as the poker head of courtroom number 3. Wow. I think he means poker face. Looking at this picture, it does seem that most of the chips are on the victim's side of the table. Chip to the court record. Very well, the defense may cross-examine the witness.